Welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So I can't show you my dinner tonight, and you've already seen barbecue chicken. But I did want to show you something else I'm gonna do with this barbecue sauce. It made a quart and a half is what I made with that last recipe. So we're gonna have some coleslaw and some really good hot chili beans that I made the other night with our barbecue chicken tonight. And I thought, oh, I could make lunch really quick and show you what I'm going to do and try out our chucker. So I've got a pre-chopped up bag of coleslaw mix. I can do it by hand, but it's just as easy and inexpensive to do it. So I've got a tablespoon of sugar, maybe a tablespoon plus a teaspoon is about what we need. Okay, and then you need to refill that little jar. I'm going to do some cracked sea salt down on here. A little bit of cracked pepper, but my mayonnaise is an olive oil black cracked pepper mayonnaise, so I really don't want a lot. And I'm going to use about a third of a cup. You really don't need much more than that because that cabbage will start breaking down almost immediately. And it seems like you don't have enough, and trust me, you will. And then a little bit of red wine vinegar, maybe a half tablespoon right in there. And we'll taste it once we get it all mixed up and it's blended. Oh, I'm excited. So I've got a nice sweet French roll that's in the countertop oven under the broiler setting. Well, it doesn't really have a broiler setting. That's one of the drawbacks of that one. It has a top heat setting. So we'll see if it takes longer, but to toast that off. And I actually am thinking that I might want a little bit of the Dijon mustard down there. I really like Dijon, and it goes so good with barbecue. And it's in my barbecue sauce, so anyway, maybe a couple tablespoons. Doesn't need much because it packs a lot of flavor. Okay. That's really all there is to it. And you're just going to let this kind of come together. And this will make for a nice crunch on the sandwich, as well as a nice side dish for tonight. See, it's already starting to shrink up here, right? Okay. You know what else is good in this? A little rice vinegar. Sweet rice vinegar is good, but I'm not really doing an Asian barbecue. We'll save that for Asian barbecue night. Okay, I'm going to taste this. Make sure I got everything right. Oh, wow. I'm glad I added the mustard. It adds a little kick. All right. Well, now that that's done and delicious, move this over here and get that out of the way. Wipe off my area here. Now, we have a pint of chucker meat. And you guys, okay, for those of you that have never watched my videos, because I'll get comments every time, what's a chucker? Is it a woodchuck and all that? And no, we don't. Michael and I don't eat squirrels or woodchucks or anything like that. But this is a upland game bird that was transplanted here from Pakistan. It's a partridge, and they're absolutely delicious. And my husband hunts them during the winter months, fall and winter, and it really provides a great healthy protein for our family, and they're very lean and flavorful, and we love them. This is some canned chucker, And there's both breast meat and leg meat in there. And I raw pack this. You can see there's a little bit of fat on there, but not bad. We're going to open this up. I'm going to drain it over my dog's dry dog food. That'll go into their dinner this afternoon, and they'll love it. And then we'll get mixing up our chucker meat. Okay, so I'll bring you right back as soon as I get ready to open that and get my stuff put away, because I'm kind of a neat freak when it comes to stuff being laid out, and I don't want stuff sitting out while I'm doing this. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm ready to get going here. The bread's almost done, and I'm gonna get a little jar opener, and yeah, I can smell the bread, so I better turn that off. Yay! Oh, it smells delicious. Yum. Okay. So I'll let you see. Got a good seal. I always check my seals whenever I'm opening something, and then I really watch for a good suction. Nice suction for the pop. Smells good. Smells like canned chicken, actually. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drain off the liquid onto. I've got my dogs, both their dishes over here, so I'm just gonna drain that off so they can get spoiled a little bit. They're very spoiled. You know, when your kids move out, you've got your pets. And then because when you raw pack, it's harder to get meat out, but you can see this is just fallen apart. So I can't wait to taste it, actually. Okay, and I want to be careful because there are bones, little bones. So I just set those over there. And the reason I went ahead and put the leg meat or the legs in there was to give it some extra flavor. Those little bones, believe it or not, pack some punch in there, like any other thing. The dark meat is actually my favorite, but I love both of them. And yum, smells wonderful. Okay, get all that out of there, and we'll just get this over here. I just want to make sure you get any splinters, you know, because these bones are pretty fine. So I'm just really careful. And there you go. I usually try not to put something that's been splintered prior to canning, you know, like if it has been shot in the leg or something. I try not to put that in the mix. So anyway, sometimes stuff gets past you. You never are perfect all the time. Darn it. There's another bone. And you know, we'll watch for any bones too. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to break this up like you would for pulled pork, pulled chicken, any kind of barbecue sandwich, because that barbecue sauce that I made earlier is going down on here. And oh, I can't wait. This smells really good. I'm going to take a little bite. Wow. Now, if I didn't know better and I just handed it to you, I could say this was a pulled chicken sandwich and you would never know the difference. It's very close to chicken. When I do certain dishes, you can certainly tell it's chucker. Like it makes the most amazing soup ever. I mean, it's my favorite. Over chicken and dumplings, over chicken noodle. You know, if I'm gonna have a poultry, I believe that this one's my favorite. If you can really cook it all whole, it's just absolutely delicious. So now I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of my barbecue sauce. And I don't want it too sloppy, but I do want enough on there. And it's still warm, so it's going to kind of heat this meat up a little bit, which is fine. If I was going to have a pulled pork sandwich, I'd probably have it hot, right? Wow. I can't wait. This is gonna be so good. We got slaw on there. You guys better get over here. Lunch is in about 2 minutes. A little bit more. And you could always add more on your sandwich if you want it. There you go. Now I got the right wet consistency that I want. I see a piece that didn't get broke up. Yum. Okay. Now I'm gonna assemble my sandwich. Get my plate together. Isn't that pretty? Yum. How exciting. So funny that I get excited over lunch. But I'm excited because it's something that my husband, he worked hard to get these, and I worked hard to can it, and we're actually, this is definitely a budget meal because stretching $1 because we didn't have to go to the store and pay for this meat. Yes, we had to pay for gas or, the ammunition to shoot it and all that, but it's healthy, organic meat. So good for you. It's worth it to me. Okay. Just a little bit of sauce down over top. Ooh. I'm messing my plate up. I hate that. Okay. Let me grab a clean plate. Because this, I just can't show you that unless it's clean. It'll make me crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to put this sandwich right there. We need some coleslaw on there, right? Let's get some coleslaw down on the top. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh, that cool coleslaw with that spicy chucker meat. Amazing. You guys, I hope you can see that. How delicious that looks. Okay. I better cut it in half. And then the perfect lunch would be a piece of fresh corn on the cob. It's not quite time yet though. So here we go. Cut this. Wow. Okay. I think I better take a picture and I better take a bite. How about that? Let's take a bite and then we'll take some pictures. Okay. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Wow. I hope this inspires you to step outside the box. Make something maybe you haven't made in a while. To open up a can of chicken, your home canned chicken, store-bought chicken, beef, whatever you've got, and utilize your extended pantry in a way that saves you some money. It's convenient, fast food, done my way. I hope it inspires you. I hope you come back, rate and subscribe to my videos, and if you really like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you like it a lot, post it on Facebook. All right, you guys, God bless.